Okay, cool, it worked. Anyways. We're watching this shit, bro. Hi guys, I'm not weird chest. Did you draw this? Shut the fuck up. Anyways. We're watching the birdie comeback video because I feel like it. I gotta find it. It usually pops up on my algorithm. Germans, am I right? Yo, what? Anyways. Where is it? Where is it? It usually pops up a lot. It's pretty tough, boys.
Alright.
Racism is funny, not like, calm down. Mass Extinction Simulator. This is so peak. Thank you. Is the sound not working? What the fuck, bro? Okay. Roblox banned. Can I go get it? Yes! Finally. What the fuck?
What if we took them?
Anyways. Anyways. Okay, we're totally gonna do this. Let's just do the I'm back. I'm back. Dot.
Gosh, I'm so insecure. No one would.
This shit is so fucking funny, bro. I have evil autism. This shit is so funny. What is that?
I'm aroaced and gay, ooh la la. My favorite colors are red, black, and yellow.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Kitty. I love rainbows and tacos and cats.
Anyways, that was the. There's so much. What the fuck? There's so much. Wait.
I'm hetero and cis, ooh la la. My favorite colors are pink, blue, and yellow. I'm a red pigman. I love Deltarune and Impasta.
Oh my fucking god. That's crazy. Okay, okay. We're watching this. We're watching this. Okay, okay.
Hi, my name is Jack or Lucifer. My pronouns are he, it. I'm 19. I'm aroaced and gay, ooh la la. My favorite colors are red, black, and yellow.
Okay, anyways.
Into contact with him. Apologize for the
Trigger warnings! Proceed with caution. Guys, proceeding with caution. Video includes. Oh my fucking god. Guys, there's so much. There's so much. Okay. This video includes discussions of these topics: grooming, sexual assault, child abuse, neglect, emotional abuse, child-on-child sexual assault, animal abuse, animal neglect, medical neglect, self-harm, suicide, harassment, sexual harassment, revenge porn, incest, NSFW art, transphobia, racism, mental illness, psychosis, paranoia, abusive relationships, and Dice.org. Oh my fucking god, I've heard so much about Dice.org. What the fuck? Guys, this is so crazy. This is so crazy. This is so crazy. There's so much. Okay. Alright, bro. We get it. Start talking about your evil autism, bro. If these topics are triggering to you, please stop watching now and take care of yourself. Stay safe. The only reason I'd use trigger warnings is like for flashing lights. Like, bro, I I do have a problem with people being like, dude, no flashing. I'm gonna make it. I'm not gonna make any flashing light warning because I hate epileptic people. I'm so ableist. Honestly, I don't care about it, but like still, I'd rather not give a random person a seizure. It's funny though. It's kind of funny to have like flashing lights. Flashing lights are kind of funny. Like mustard. Sorry. Okay. Anyways, um, um, so no, but I don't do trigger warnings because that shit's so fucking corny. If you get triggered, that's your fucking fault, loser. Please stop watching now. Damn yourself. Stay safe.
Please do not harass anyone
Okay, I won't. I won't harass your furry character.
mentioned in this video. Harassment is not condoned, nor is vigilante justice.
Vigilante justice is. What are you talking about, bro? Okay, vigilante justice is when you pretend to be the police and like do stuff to people that the police would do, but like you're not the police, and that's kind of like illegal and stuff. Um, I think harassment has its limits. Ew.
Justice. Please do not attempt to contact those men.
What if I do? What if I contact you right now? What if I contact you and Sleepy King and Scotch and everybody and everybody?
This video is for explanation purposes only.
Sure it is, sure it is.
Hi, it's
Okay, not to be like Deadwing Dork, but this shit's so fucking corny. She has, I mean, I'm so fucking sorry. He has Polnareff in the background. Are you fucking kidding me? Polnareff, no!
put a 6669.
Wait, why can't I hear it?
So it's been what?
My sound disappeared. What the fuck? Hello? Where's my audio? What the fuck? Shut up. Atlas. Shut up. Stupid ass dog. Anyways. Where's the sound?
2 or 3 years now.
The sound's missing. What the fuck? Wait, let me check out my sound. My sound isn't the problem. What the fuck's going on?
Oddly enough,
Okay, never mind. This shit's so fucking annoying. Let's just do. What the fuck?
kinda excited to be.
I'm not updating my Windows, you fucking faggot. Let's do the microphone. Where is it? Is it up? Okay, cool. Okay.
So it's been what, 2 or 3 years now? Oddly enough, I'm kind of excited to be back. It's about time I get released from the internet void. So, you're probably a bit confused. Like, hey, why have I been gone so?
Guys, remember when I traced Birdie's art and like tried to do like his art style and it was really funny and stuff, guys? Guys, remember? Guys, remember? Let me find it actually, because I do have it like on the computer. Okay, this is it. The only thing that's traced though is this, and it was like my girlfriend being like, "Look at TS," and it's Jotaro Kujo, and I'm like, "Oh my fucking god, so hot!" And my nose is bleeding, and like my eyes are red because I. But the rest of this isn't even traced, bro. The rest of this isn't traced. I nailed his style so fucking hard, guys. It's so tough. It's so tough. Nose, dude. Why does he draw noses like that? It's so ugly. Like, the entire art style reminds me of OKKO, but like on steroids. And like, they're all woke and shit. And then Cord's like terrified because, oh my god, Sorpy, what the fuck happened to you? Sorpy! The original image was like this one. And it's just like this fuck ass fish, bro. This is so ugly, actually. I'm so sorry. It's so ugly. Your character is fuck ugly. This hairstyle is fuck ugly. Even though my character literally has the same hairstyle, like word for word, bar for bar. Not even intentionally either. Anyways, the eyes, dude, the fucking eyes. I draw eyes kind of like that. I draw them like, wait, what the fuck? Okay, I draw them like this sometimes, but I don't draw them like this, like mushroom faggot or whatever. This shit's so fucking ugly. And then like, why did they try to make it like so ugly? I know he's ugly in real life because I've like seen his face. But Jesus Christ, dude, you could have done so much better.
Why did I come back? And oh, pretty trauma. That's a pretty weird thing that I've never talked about before. I'll get into all that juicy stuff in a bit.
And then we're gonna watch his stupid, ugly ass animations, cause like, yikes, bro. Anyways.
First, I'd like to properly introduce myself for the first time. Hi, my name is Jack, or Lucifer.
Sure. Okay, so I don't have a problem with the pronouns, cause like, I used to use it. Cause like, I didn't care what people referred to me as. I used to use it, but like, I don't care about the it part. It's just the fucking Jack Lucifer thing, bro.
Pronouns are he, it. I'm 19. I'm a
19 is when you reach unk status. I'm sorry, bro. Gay, he's Aeroace.
gay.
And gay. Aeroace and gay. Some of the fucking comments was like, how can you be Aeroace and gay at the same time?
Ooh la la.
Bro.
My favorite colors are
Okay. Because I have to become like a nerd about it. Aeroace means you don't feel like a sexual or romantic attraction. You can barely feel it, okay? Not like, I don't feel it at all. I'm Aeroace, by the way. I'm Aeroace, and I don't feel anything. Why is Hello Kitty black in the background, by the way? Anyways. But like, people who get those like confused with like not liking anybody. 67 views, what the fuck? Sorry, but anyways. So, I was like, oh my god, bro. These fucking idiots. Because I used to think like that. I used to be like, how can you be gay and Aeroace at the same time? Pansexual Aeroace doesn't exist. But anyways, whatever. I don't really care.
red, black, and yellow.
Those are my favorite colors though. I'm gonna have to kill you now, bro. I have to kill you. I have to kill you. Yellow's my favorite color.
I'm a demon kitty.
Sure you are, buddy.
I love rainbows and tacos
That's so random.
and cats
so
and
random.
randomness. I love
That's so. What is that, bro? He's gonna say, I love scene.
scene and date.
That shit was not seen, bro. That shit was not seen. Why are you wearing bandages on your fingers? Do you cut your fingers or something? Anyways, fucking this and the upside down cross, the Satanist cross, the bloody knife, the pickle Rick. No, all this shit is so ugly.
Cora K and emo. But
Like how he didn't change with the emo thing. Like, okay, buddy.
that's pretty obvious.
That's pretty obvious. The guy with the Pikachu hat and the Gur hoodie. Are you fucking kidding me? Anyways.
Isn't it? I have.
This guy is in like 80 million of the same fandoms as me. Let's name them all. My Little Pony, Needy Streamer Overload, Pokemon, Invader Zim, Doki Doki Literature Club, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Serial Experiments Lane. I guess Germa could be like Germa fandom-ish, and then like Nyan is like kind of a fandom. I don't really understand. South Park, 10 fandoms already. And then also could this be like, okay, this doesn't have a fandom. This is ASDF, isn't it? And then he's literally gay, bro. Anyways.
Evil autism.
He said the thing. He said the thing, guys. He said the thing. He literally said the thing. He literally said the thing. He literally said the thing, bro. He literally said
I love.
God, this is so fuck ugly. Holy shit, bro.
South Park, BoJack Horseman.
This is fun. I like this. I like this. I like this because BoJack Horseman's here. I love you, BoJack. I forgot. I'm also in the BoJack Horseman fandom, and he is too fucking shit, bro.
Oral.
I'm also in Moral Oral. Leave Oral alone. Don't diddle him too.
Duffy Duffy Literature.
Leave them alone. They're children.
Miracle Musical.
What the fuck is this shit, bro? Okay, I like the derpy design, and also like I like this shirt because it's got Andrew WK. I get wet on it. But I like the derpy one, but like this is so fucking ugly. Holy shit. This is also really ugly. There was another thing. Okay.
Decora K, emo, but that's pretty obvious, isn't it? Oral, Duffy Duffy Literature
Okay.
Club.
Anyways.
Miracle Musical,
Okay, so Miracle Musical, bro. Guys, he's just like Joe Hawley, isn't he, guys? He's just the fucking god. The scars, bro. Are you kidding me? You're kidding me, bro. No way. Derpy is stoned. I like this derpy design. Besides, like, the stoned ass derpy. These are fuck ugly, though.
Yellow Pony, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh my fucking god. His Polnareff design is so ugly. And then his Jotaro design is also ugly. And his, I always forget his name. It's either Jonathan or... No, Jonathan's his grandpa, isn't he? I don't remember. I'm kind of dumb. And then, Av... Adval? Abdal. Adval, yeah, Adval. And then him... I always forget their names. He hasn't popped up in a while I've been watching the show, so I just kind of forgot his name. Why do you give Polnareff eyebrows? He doesn't have eyebrows. And then Iggy's there. Dude, so I remember once where, like, I was like, dude, I gotta watch this video and see if, like, Jotaro's, like, smiling, because, like, Jotaro does not, he does not look like a happy dude, like this, bro. He's not happy and whimsical. He does smile occasionally, but it's only, like, if something amuses him, or, like, some wholesome moment. But, like, this is okay, besides the fact that they're all wearing corny-ass shit. This is funny.
Adventure.
This is also funny. I like that he added the Advil thing, because, like, Adval. That's his name. But anyway. Isn't it Avdol? I forgot. Okay, it is Abdul. Mohammed Abdul. I'm kind of dumb. I'm sorry.
And other thingy.
I knew it was Abdul.
I have a kitty named Squirt.
It's... Dude, what is he doing to that cat, bro?
Meow.
Speaking of kitties.
So during the making of this video, we got another cat, and I named her Stupid, and here she is. Huh? I'll lift you out. Don't bite me. Don't bite me. Stop it.
No. Oh yeah, he's also in the panty and stocking fandom.
I just want to pet you. Are you fucking stupid?
This shit's so fucking corny. Sorry, I just wanted to brag about my cats for a sec. Sorry.
I love head pats.
You're kidding me, bro. This shit's fucking corny. This is how my old friend, my groomer and, like, doxer used to draw, bro.
Inviting everyone.
Well, blood.
In the near vicinity. I'm sick in the head.
Yeah, we can tell you groomed a 14-year-old.
I'm Omega Cringe.
Yep.
Welcome back to my channel. First,
I don't want to be welcome back to your channel. Holy fucking shit.
I'd like to discuss the future.
It's been so long since I've heard about Birdie drama too, or like it was super long since I heard Birdie drama, and when Birdie came back, I was like, what the fuck? And like, then Cindy Bear groomed a minor, and then I can't believe he blatantly said I groomed Draggy, or like he was like saying he groomed Draggy and shit. He was, dude, he groomed Draggy, and people brushed it off. They were like, yeah, I believe him. He's a victim and all. So, and he didn't do it, which is a complete fucking lie. Anyways,
My channel with all of you, what to expect from me from here on out. Things are going to be pretty much the same as before content-wise. I'm here to make animations that I think are neat, usually just some songs that I like. I
yeah.
might throw in some animation memes here and there too, because why not? I've got some animations ready to put.
Guys, it's the quote sex porn that Deadwing Dork saw. No, it's just funny. It's just funny to me to like comment on one of Deadwing Dork's things, because that was really funny to me.
I think you'll all enjoy them too. I'll be uploading
Oh
more
my god, bro.
frequently than I did before, but if you want to see more content from me, you can
Oh, I just remembered the fucking boy kisser right here.
follow me on DeviantArt to see regular posts.
Oh yeah, he got rid of his DeviantArt. His DeviantArt has like a whole bunch of dumb shit on it. And it's corny ass.
Drawings, which I think are pretty cool. Or you could visit my toy house to read about my character.
Faggot. Okay, anyways.
I have a few story projects I've been planning for a while too, so keep an eye out for those. Like Seth's Deadly Sin.
Seth's deadly sin genuinely pisses me the fuck off, bro. Like, the characters are cute and stuff, but like, the amount of like dumb shit that like he's drawn of these characters. I actually drew this once. I remade it because like, no, you can't have these characters. Fuck you, bro. And I stole this one drawing because yes, Star Platinum is the best. And then Seth and his boyfriend. I always forget his boyfriend's name. I don't remember this one's name. Or this one's name, or this one's name, or like any of their names besides Seth, because like the main character is Seth, and he's got a deadly sin, guys.
There'll be plenty of fun stuff for all of you to check out.
Wait, what was
Seth's
that?
Deadly Sin.
Oh, okay. His name is June Nugent. Like Diane Nugent. Diane. Seth. This shit's so fucking corny. I'm
There'll
sorry.
be plenty of fun stuff for all of you to check out. I'm sure of it. Also, some of my art is pretty gory and contains dark.
Who fucking knew, bro? Who knew? I went on like a page and like searched for his stuff, and he drew like his character sewing it closed. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
dark themes, so be aware of that while navigating my content. I have a straw page that
Let's read this shit. Fact, I will bite you, ooh. Silly guy! Are you a silly gubby? Are you a silly gubby? Anyways,
explains this more in detail.
gore, detailed blood, wounds, organs, etc. Sadomasochism, self-harm, scars, suicide, depictions of mental illness, psychosis, delusions, depression, etc.
Also,
Religious symbolism, general disturbing topics, obsession, stalking. I can't fucking read that. Toxic relationships, okay. Murder, etc. Eye strain. Yeah, I can fucking tell, dude.
I'll link
And
that
violence. Politely fuck off. Okay, I get this.
in the description.
I get this. I get this. I kinda get this. I 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 don't get this. What if they're like ex members? Do ex members also work? But I get this. I get this too. I get this. I get this.
And you can.
I get this too. I get this. I get this. I get this. I don't get this heavy inspiration. Like they trace you or something like that. I don't get it. Like you can take inspiration from someone without like taking heavy inspiration and being a fucking weirdo. I gotta turn up my quality. This shit's so ass. Anyways, Birdie Twitter, Birdie Curious Cat Weirdos. Huh? Just a decent human being. Just be a decent human being, please. My interests. Okay, let's name all of the ones that I am too. Okay. Okay.
I'd like to know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. 7, 6, 7, 8, 9,
More about
10, 11. Was that Tweak? Wait, I gotta go in as Birdie. Wait, what is his straw page again?
for me from here on out.
I gotta go to his straw page. This shit is so fucking crazy. Okay, where's his straw page? There it is, there it is. Imagine if he deleted it. Oh, here, it's still here, it's still here. Okay, blah 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 blah. It's a bit more high quality. Okay, so South Park, Rick and Morty. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. My kins, bro. Okay. Let's read all of my kins too. Okay, so I'm gonna read out all the characters I recognize and my kins because holy fucking shit. Anyways, I recognize Tweak because, you know, I watch South Park. Sayori, I do kind of kin her. Morty Smith from Rick and Morty. Why does he have devil horns, bro? I don't really kin him, but I like him a lot, and he's like one of my favorite characters in the show. Lane, yeah. I get that. I I don't kin her very much. Or I don't like her. I don't care about her very much, but I don't kin her. Neurontia, I don't kin Neurontia, but I do love Neurontia. Oral. Why would you ever kin this guy? But whatever. Oral, Tularula. I don't like this character at all. Uh, dude. I goon to this guy actually. No, I don't kin this guy, but I like the Onceler. I love SpongeBob. Kin. Enna, yes, also love her. Twins in Paradise. I also like Marcy a lot. Dude, yes. I love Mami-chan. Also, I'm Kitty. I'm in the middle of making a new straw page. Demonkin, Catkin, Webkin, Internetkin. Yes, I kind of get this. Yes, I'm ADHD. I don't know about autistic. I didn't get diagnosed with that, but I am ADHD. No, I don't know if I have these. I do have you. Let's see his YouTube. Wow, it's his YouTube. Wow. It's his toy house. Does he even have anything on his toy house? Okay, I've read it. God fucking damn it, bro. This is ass. Okay. It's all fucking colorful as shit. Oh my god, this is so ass. Now playing The Mind Electric Hawaii Part 2. Is his character throwing up rainbows? Oh my fucking god, bro. Shut up. This faggot too. They're all the same faggot. It's all the same. Let's what the fuck is okay, pessimistic. It's all fan art. Once I saw some shitty ass fan art, let me look it up because it's so funny. Okay. Wait. I have to show y'all this. It's so ass. Okay, so this is really good. It's really sad that like This is the art I was talking about. It's so fucking shit. What is this? First of all, like, the fingers, what the hell is that? The legs I have no problem with. The hair looks good. The face is something I have a little bit of a problem with. Um, what is that, bro? What is this? And then, like, the body. It just makes it so ugly. I can't. What about this one? Okay, this is alright. I don't like it very much, but okay. Um, this is my least favorite birdie. What the fuck is that? Genuinely, like, I have no idea what this shit is. He tries so hard to, like, oh, by the way, he has his his name is literally a fucking slur. This is kind of dog shit. This reminds me of Has Been Hotel. I'd like to yeah, it's so funny because he only draws his character with these like fuck ass eyes. I like this character. She's kind of cute. And then I like this character. He's also kind of cute. Like the drawings are cute when he doesn't draw them so fucking ugly. He loves ferrets. Wait, I actually really like this person.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel.
This was really funny.
It's just that I've been cutting myself so much that I've been editing my epic animation. I know, guys. Forgive me. I'm sorry for not showing myself artwork to minors. But that's enough of me talking. Now let's get into the animation. Alright, guys. That was the end of the animation. I hope you all enjoyed it. I know I'm so unoriginal. All my OCs are just self-harm projections. But it's okay, guys. My OCs are awesome either way. But that's pretty much it, guys. See you on the next one. Alright, is the camera off? Alright, I need to go on Twitter and draw some R34. Oh my god.
What is this shit?
Oh my god. I just can't contain myself. I have to let it out now. I don't care if this character's underage. I need it. And it's all okay because I say I'm Arrow Ace. I am definitely Arrow Ace. I hope my viewers show me sympathy for all of this. Please.
This was really funny. Okay, I actually do understand these birdie haters now. I can't look at it, what the fuck? This was actually really fucking funny. Never mind, bro, this shit is funny as hell. Sigh. I'll never understand these birdie haters. This age is like wine. Corny, but I'll allow it. Yeah, this guy's funny as hell. I need you, ogre bird. Yeah, now that like I know what like happened, this shit is really funny. I'm not trying to ruin you. Anyways, but this shit is really funny now that I've like grown up and stopped being a little faggot. Anyways, let's watch this shit.
Things are going to be pretty much the same as before content-wise. I'm here to make animations that I think are neat. Usually
Awesome.
some songs that I like.
Okay.
I might throw in some animation memes here and there too, because why not? I've got some animations ready to post that I really enjoy. I think you'll all... Okay, cool, bye. Go away.
Wait, I look, you gotta like start this.
Explains this more
Okay,
in
blah
detail,
blah
so
blah blah
I'll
blah
link that in the
blah
description, and you
blah
can
blah
read it if you'd
blah.
like to know more about me. Now prepare to go crazy and lose your mind. My animations are guaranteed to give you all super autism.
Why would you ever fucking say this, dude? It genuinely like makes me it makes me wonder what happened to this guy to like go this crazy and be like, I hope my animations give you guys autism, a disability that's very like that sucks a lot. That makes it like so. My understanding of autism is like, oh dude, I have a really hard time focusing, just like ADHD, but also like it's worse. It's real bad and it sucks and it's terrible. It, and also like I was like researching it once and like it's crazy, dude. I want to give my viewers autism. But like it's obviously a joke, obviously, but like still it's so fucking corny. And he's so weird.
Hold on. I'm eating mini tacos.
That's so
Now that all the
that's
fun
so
stuff is
random
out of the way,
and
I'd like to
seen.
start explaining why I left and why I came back. I'm going to be very vulnerable for the rest of this video, so
I'm
please
gonna be
consider
extremely vulnerable while streaming this video, guys. I'm so vulnerable right now.
trigger warnings at the beginning,
Oh my
or the
god.
ones on screen right now.
Okay, here's the first one. Where have I been? TW. Child abuse, physical, emotional, and medical neglect. Suicide, self-harm, psychosis.
If you are a member of my family watching this
If you are gooning to femboys, subscribe.
video, including my parents and grandparents, I kindly advise that you stop here. I
Bruh.
do not wish to have you be part of my internet life because you have irreversibly hurt me, and I'm going to be straightforward and honest about the damage that you've done. You will be anonymous and safe from harm in my video. I ask you again, please stop watching.
Guys, comment whether you think they're gonna stop watching or not. He said it really kindly, so he's gotta totally do it.
You wanted to hear about the ways that you've abused me, you would have listened to me.
Arrest me.
Or reflected on your own actions. Okay, cool, bye, go away.
Okay, good.
And also,
Daddy
quick
Bloods.
thing here to everyone else watching this. Hey, I would really, 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 really appreciate it if you didn't go after my family like you keep doing. Yeah, Scorp knows. Yeah, Scorp's based. Like, please leave him out of this. This is for explanation purposes. Like, they abused me very much, but like
They
going
abused me
after
very
them
much.
is going to hurt me very much, which is probably the reason
Guys, these sprites are so random.
that a lot of people will go after them if they do after watching this. Which, like, I wish I could do something aside from just saying this, but this is the best I can do. I wanted to tell the truth, and
Wait, guys, hold on. I'm gonna go eat some mini tacos. I actually have to go get something real quick. Oh, wait, I already have something. Never mind.
to, but it might have some consequences that I don't want. Don't be the cause of it. Don't do this to me, please. Originally, I was gonna
Guys, are we gonna do this to him?
mention here how abusive my parents have been to me my whole life, but due to recent events, I've come to find that my whole family is abusive, not just my parents, and I'd like to talk about it. Well, with the exception of my siblings, of course. I'm talking about my grandparents. This is going to be a long story, so strap in and grab some snackies. So,
Guys, he said snackies. He's so millennial, Gen Z core.
let's start from the beginning. Picture this. It's 2021, right before I had my internet taken away. I was 16. So, for context, my parents are very abusive. I'll give some examples in a little bit. Let me put this into perspective for you. They are conservative Trump supporters.
Oh my god. Conservative Trump supporters. So scary.
They are racist, sexist,
Okay, I get the last two, but like Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Conspiracy theories are actually like normal. What the hell? At least to me, they are. Wah wah. Someone's a different religion than you. Wah wah. And you don't like it. Wah wah.
Literally an assault.
I get this. That's kind of fucking weird.
6 kids,
What does this have? What does this have to do with anything?
not including me. They have emotionally, verbally, sexually, physically
Whoa.
attacked me for my whole life, as well as neglected me. And I can say that my siblings have endured similar treatment. So yeah, my parents were the reason I would take a hiatus in the first place. So in 2021, I went through the worst
Oh, this is his happy rave animation. I remember this.
breakup of my life, and I began to deteriorate
Guys, this is so fucking tough.
emotionally and physically. One day, my parents literally thrown me in the bed.
Guys, this is how evil, autistic, random people react to their parents yelling at them.
Basement, so I hid in my room, and they screamed through the door for about an hour or more about how I'm lazy and big.
Whenever abuse hits XD, I am completely numb. This is so random.
Depression to quote unquote be a victim or whatever. They cut off my internet
Wham, my internet, bro.
afterwards and they refused to bring it back. This happened when I was 14 too,
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
except when I was 14 I ended up having a psychotic break that lasted for months, and the Wi-Fi being out was
Dude, the fucking fork. He's always got this stupid ass fork. It pisses me off.
for it. I would like to clarify that I was diagnosed with psychosis
Shut up, faggot.
in September of 2023, so this is just something that I live with. I mean, I was diagnosed when I was 14 too, but like I was in denial about it
This is perfectly normal.
for a long time, so like just got diagnosed again. At the moment, I'm unsure what disorder in particular I have. I decided to stop seeing my psychiatrist because I moved to another state, which I'll elaborate on in a little bit. He initially diagnosed me with depression with psychotic
Evil
features,
depression.
but as I elaborated on my symptoms,
Wait, what is this?
he diagnosed me with depression with psychotic features, but as I elaborated,
The stresses make me hallucinate. I don't know what to put here. Here's a bunch of psychosis field art. They're still in the walls. I think he drew this stuff with the like intention to like show it one day to be like, guys, look. Guys, this is what I drew when I was psychotic. I mean, I get it. I do that too sometimes, but not like with the like idea that, oh yeah, I'm gonna show this to my fans.
on my symptoms, he realized it was
This is not most mental illness for most. This is not mental illness for most people. What are you talking about? I think this is almost everyone's mental illness.
something more severe.
You'll never fucking understand it. It's a fucking pony. It's Derpy again, guys. Leave Derpy alone, dude.
And that I'm most like
That, man. It's kind of funny. I'm gonna redraw this for fun, please.
schizospec.
What the fuck is this shit, bro? What they did in June?
So
What was that, bro?
in a little bit. He initially diagnosed me with depression with psychotic features, but as I elaborated on my symptoms, he realized it was something more severe and that I'm most likely schizospec.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay. We have to talk about this, bro. Okay. So, some Hey Angel, Amichan, Lane stuff. Of course, guys. Of course. This is really good. I like the shading on this, but like, why are you doing this, bro? Nobody is sicker than me. No, bro. No. He drew himself as K Angel and Lane, bro. Please don't. What? 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 Please don't rape me? What? What are you talking about? The apathy of the masses! Where are you living if every physical sensation feels like a lie? Let the internet fight all your battles because you have a petty personal vendetta. Bastard child of the World Wide Web! Just show up to my house and kill me already. Is this when, like, he gave someone his address because he didn't want to live and they were like, I'm gonna fucking kill you, bro. And they ended up leaking it? My body is functional, but I exist as a digital being. Those who exist to fetishize me, degrade me, and tear me apart. I'm being fucked and you can't fucking tell me I'm not. Anyways.
So at the moment, I just call it psychosis for convenience. So back then, I obviously didn't want to have a psychotic break again, and I had nothing else to live for.
Guess I'll die.
Internet, so
Is that
I
that one?
attempted.
It's that one lyric in Your Mind by The Games.
I told my parents that
I'm not drawing blood. YouTube scares me. Yet he draws his character with 50 million fucking self-harm scars.
I needed to go to the hospital because I thought I was bleeding out when I was actually fine.
Although I did bleed for like 4 days afterwards. That's normal, bro. What are you talking about?
And they
Guess I'll die.
refused to give me medical attention, and they laughed at me and even threatened to call the police because I was quote-unquote threatening them to
What?
take me to the
Yeah, that's kind of odd, bro.
hospital. The next day, I heard my mom on the phone gossiping to her friends about how I attempted suicide and how stupid I was for doing it, and then treated my dad like a hero for refusing to take me to the hospital.
Guys, Sophia, sorry, I'm not gonna call him by his dead name, that's kind of rude. But guys, my dead name with like brackets. Try to kill himself with brackets around it because I'm not calling him a she, that's weird. Guys, he's so stupid.
I just listened and cried.
I mean, yeah, I'd listen and cry too, that's so fucking crazy.
And it's not like they couldn't afford to take me to the hospital. While I was showing psychotic symptoms at 14, they were afraid of me and hated being around me. And so they would take me to the hospital whenever they didn't want to deal with me, and they would leave me there for a few hours or overnight. I had to take a hiatus because my internet
Dude, I've been wanting to say this for a long time, but Birdie seems like the type of person to celebrate Charlie Kirk's death, not gonna lie.
was gone for a long time, and even when I got my internet back, I decided not to come back because this place wasn't good for me mentally. And combined with my parents and with my breakup, this place would have broken me, so I decided to stay away. I found loopholes to get my internet back in
Hacker. I'm such a hacker, guys.
2022 without my parents' knowledge, of course. But with my internet taken away, I quickly began to realize the extent of my parents' abuse, and I realized I needed to get away from them as soon as possible. But I was only 16 and I didn't have any friends IRL, so there was nobody to save me. Eventually, an online friend, who I will not be naming here, got in contact with me and offered me a safe place to stay. The issue with this is he lived all the way in Maryland, and I lived in Washington State, so I would need to prepare to move cross country. I waited until I turned 18,
Shut back
and I
in.
prepared for over a year, all while hiding my plans from my parents. I relied on this guy for my own safety, and he began to emotionally abuse me as well. He became my favorite person.
When your favorite person doesn't respond for 12 until seconds. What the fuck?
Because guess what? I have
No, wait, this is so real, guys. We're all gonna use this as our reaction images. When our favorite person doesn't respond for 12 femtoseconds.
borderline personality disorder, which I will talk about more.
Not very much, though. Sorry, I plan to talk about it in a future vid. Do you now? You haven't posted in like a year, bro.
Word later, which quickly worsened our unhealthy relationship. As soon as I had plans ready to purchase
Jesus fucking Christ, man. BoJack Horseman shirt and his like Pikachu hat, bro.
plane ticket, he blocked me, leaving me back at square one, stuck in my apartment and with no support system at all. He intended to let me stay at his mom's house, and I was under the impression that she knew I would be coming and that she was allowing me to stay there. I learned after the fact that this guy had lied to me and that his mom had no idea about our plans. Like, she just thought that I was coming to visit, not that I was gonna live there. Also, another really weird thing that this guy did is that he kept bribing me with gifts. Like, according to him, he spent either $200 to $400 on gifts for me from like Amazon that he planned to give to me when I arrived at his house. And like, even weirder, I have proof that these gifts were real. He ended up sending like 3 of them to me in the
This is pretty cool. I like this shirt. It looks pretty cool. Thanks, Maryland guy.
mail. And he would hold these gifts over my head constantly to like manipulate me. Like whenever I did something that he didn't like, he would try to control me by being like, "Dude, I spent like $300 on gifts.
This shit is so fucking ugly. Oh my god.
You're gonna act like this. You're such a bad friend." And like he would keep increasing the price every time he like used this tactic. Like it started out as like I spent $200 on you, and then it went up to like 400. So honestly, I don't know how much he spent on those gifts. And also, I never asked for them. It honestly, to
Like,
me,
he's
it's
doing
like
the
a huge
boy
burden.
pose.
I never asked for any of the gifts. He just decided to love bomb me with them, and I couldn't do anything because holy shit, that's a lot of money to spend on like a manipulation tactic. If I'm being honest, that's what it is. Like, holy moly. So now it's the beginning of 2023. I ended up moving 4 times in just this year, and I endured so much abuse, which I will elaborate on shortly. I got back on my feet quickly, and I prepared to complete my GED so I could get a job and afford to move out.
He said the J
Despite
word.
the significant progress I was making, my parents kicked me out very
This shit's so fucking corny. Please kill yourself.
soon after I turned 18 with the intention of leaving me homeless on the streets. The day I was kicked
Is that a JoJo? Oh my fucking god, it is.
out, I went to my grandma's house, and she allowed me to stay there and eventually decided that she would house me until I could afford to move out. I was already working towards completing my GED, so this seemed viable at the time. Issues began to arise when she expected me to wake up early to go to school 3 days a week and work on math at home for an hour every day, as well as getting to all my appointments by myself. Which I know it sounds ridiculous that this is where I began to suffer, but I dropped out of school in 9th grade and I have super autism. There's also the fact that I can't drive, so I would have to take public transportation to these education programs and wherever else every time I needed to go, and it was a 15-minute walk to the bus stop every day. It was the middle of summer, and I didn't have any cool clothes thanks to my parents' neglect. There were also a shit ton of other things I was dealing with at the time, like medical shit. And speaking of which, I am chronically anemic, which means that
I was wrong. During the making of this video, I went to the hospital and it appears to be an undiagnosed heart condition and said, sorry.
I physically cannot exude as much energy as most people can. TLDR, I'm disabled. I know it sounds like I'm making
He's doing the boy pose. Inhale, boy.
excuses, but I swear to God,
Sorry.
my body and my mind were not built for this kind of lifestyle. I quickly got burnt out, and when I attempted to explain this to her, she yelled at me, which forced me into obedience and led to me attending school programs in a burnt out state for several months. I'd like to add these programs were doing literally nothing to help me progress with my GED. I started going to a GED prep program in person, and I completed 2 of the 4 tests independently. But then I shifted my focus to math, which has always been my weakest point, and they set me up on a school Chromebook to take the GED practice test so that the curated lessons could be gauged from my answers from their website. Listen, I know how to do math. I just so happen to be much slower at it and have a hard time understanding the questions because guess what? I have a learning disability.
Autism is not a learning disability, my bad.
I expressed this to the staff and I explained that I was capable of answering the questions, but that I didn't understand what they were asking, and I politely asked for help and asked if there were any alternatives. They provided me with no help whatsoever despite me being on an IEP, and allowed me to basically skim through all of the questions, selecting random answers and typing in random numbers because I couldn't give a shit if I didn't understand what it was asking. Thus, the curated lessons were inaccurate to my education level. Not that it mattered, because I can only process information when being taught one-on-one. So, I would have to go in there every week and stare at a screen for over an hour while pretending to do math. Sometimes even trying, but not absorbing any information whatsoever. I really did want to complete my GED, so I put in an effort to be put on a tutoring list in that program, and I attended the tutoring
I'm
sessions
so close
every
to
week.
ending up like
The
this
issue
guy, and
was
it's so
none of these
scary.
tutoring sessions were one-on-one. It was a classroom setting where a tutor would write random shit on a whiteboard based on requests from other people in the classroom. And I don't know if you've noticed, but I fucking hate public school style education because throughout my entire life, being a disabled dude, I have learned nothing from it. I specifically requested tutoring so I could have help with math one-on-one, but because of the misleading role of the tutor, I made no progress at all, once again. And you know that IEP I mentioned earlier? For those unaware, IEP stands for Individualized Education Plan, and it's a tool developed by the American public education system, and it was designed for disabled kids to be given the help and assistance they need in school. I've been on an IEP during my entire time in school, and even though I officially dropped out, I tested back to be on an IEP while prepping for my GED. So,
Oh yeah, he dropped out in fucking 9th grade. Are you kidding me, bro? What? Why were you dropping out in 9th grade? Are you, holy shit, bro.
so this was supposed to help me, right? Well, being on an IEP for me meant that I had to now attend an alternative high school, and I was required to show up every Friday. I would go into a classroom early in the morning every Friday and simply be asked to go on a website and study. Same exact bullshit as the GED prep program, except I had to bring my own laptop to the school, so if I managed to forget it, they would literally just have me sit in there for an hour doing nothing. Most of the time, the website wouldn't even open, and when I asked the teacher for help, she told me to just email my caseworker at the GED prep program and get her to figure it out. Completely and utterly useless. Apparently, they were also supposed to help me with emotional regulation, but that never came up in that classroom once. At the end of the school year, the teacher asked me to rate my emotional growth on a scale from 1 to 100, and even though I was fucking spiraling, I lied and said 100 because I did not want to keep going there. I don't know if you guessed, but at this point, I've given up on my GED entirely. Fuck work, anyways. It's not like I'm physically or mentally capable enough to uphold a job in the first place. Fuck capitalism, fuck the public school system, fuck ableism.
Dude, I genuinely hope this guy dies, bro. I genuinely hope this guy dies.
Me, I just wanted to rant about that whole shit show for a little bit. Kinda got off track, but I suppose it is an important part of my journey through hell this past year.
Oh man, I stayed up too late again. I'll get my school done first thing in the morning. I finish it anyways. I don't really get late. Oh, this was the guy I was talking about, by the way. The other day, dude. Oh, this guy who's like a weirdo, and he left the internet for like 50 years, and then came back and was like, guys, I dropped out in 9th grade, but it's okay because like I'm back. So. I have to keep a lot of stuff, which is really weird. And he's just 2 years. But anyways. I thought it'd be a fun idea to like watch it and be like and see how like a bunch of it aged because of what he said and what he's doing now. I don't know.
Year, so it deserves an honorable mention. Meanwhile, as I was dealing with all this, the Maryland dude from before started harassing me privately and leaking my artwork and events publicly and claiming I harassed him, which led to a resurgence in birdie drama, despite me being on hiatus and also still healing for what this guy did to me. This led to, guess what, another psychotic break. I had paranoia so extreme that I unadded all of my friends except for like 2 of them. I could no longer read texts or emails or respond to calls. I couldn't open letters. I couldn't go out in public. And it eventually got so bad that I couldn't leave my room. I started to believe that the government was monitoring me and that every human being had the potential to hurt me. And the things I was saying started making less and less sense. When I addressed these concerns with my grandparents, they laughed at me. They tried to help, I guess. I wouldn't really count this as helping because it was more so in a this is ridiculous. Let's tell it why this is ridiculous sort of tone. They gave me the classic speech of why would the government target you in particular? What's so special about you? And I think anyone with a brain could realize that this reason things I was saying on the call for like 2 of them, I could no longer read text. Me being on the other started harassing me privately and leaking my artwork and events publicly and claiming I harassed him, which led to a resurgence in birdie drama, despite me being on hiatus and also still healing for what this guy did to me. This led to, guess what, another psychotic break. I had paranoia so extreme that I unadded all of my friends except for like 2 of them. I could no longer read texts or emails or respond to calls. I couldn't open letters. I couldn't go out in public. And it eventually got so bad that I couldn't leave my room. I started to believe that the government was monitoring me and that every human being had the potential to hurt me. And the things I was saying started making less and less sense. When I addressed these concerns with my grandparents, they laughed at me. They tried to help, I guess. I wouldn't really count this as helping because it was more so in a this is ridiculous. Let's tell it why this is ridiculous sort of tone. They gave me the classic speech of why would the government target you in particular? What's so special about you? And I think anyone with a brain could realize that this reasoning does not work on somebody in a psychotic and delusional state. Even worse, I had paranoid reasons as to why the government was targeting me. I am not a normal person. I have a significant internet presence. People do spy on me and have in the past. I'm severely mentally ill, so I thought that maybe they were monitoring me to experiment on my psyche. I couldn't go to the GED prep program anymore. Every time I would step onto the public bus and feel the presence of every human around me, I would feel violently nauseous. Every time I would walk into the building, I would feel everyone's eyes land on me as I walked in, and I felt unexplainable terror. As I became sicker, my grandma became more and more aggressive with me. She began to yell at me more. I didn't feel safe in her house anymore, and this led to me isolating myself even further and becoming more paranoid. She eventually decided to kick me out because of my mental illness, despite me vocalizing that I wanted to get better and that I knew could. As I grew sicker, my final weeks there, she found it more acceptable to verbally abuse me for my behavior. Knowing my therapist's office was my final safe space left in person, she emailed my therapist a mean-spirited wall of text, although my therapist decided not to give me the details because it was very hurtful towards me. During one of my appointments, she followed me inside and demanded that she was present for the appointment so she could insult me in front of my therapist. And when I gently told her no, she stormed out and told me she wasn't driving me home and that she wasn't taking me to my appointments anymore. I completely stopped leaving the house after this. I remember for that entire appointment, despite being used to this sort of behavior from my grandma, I was crying uncontrollably because I knew that even though I didn't live with my parents anymore, I still wasn't safe from the abuse I've received my entire life. My grandma said a lot of hurtful things. I don't remember most of them, but I know that because I don't remember them, it was very not good. I do, however, remember her defending my parents for abusing me, kicking me out, and telling me that she regretted not letting me become homeless and that she was, quote unquote, rewarding me for my behavior by giving me a safe place to stay because it was my own fault I was kicked out, apparently. I remember her saying that I was manipulating her into letting me stay at her house. I remember her threatening to send me to the mental hospital involuntarily so she wouldn't have to deal with me anymore because I relapsed back into self-harm and she thought this would be a good excuse to have me institutionalized. Honestly, I'm still suffering the effects from the psychotic episode to this day. Obviously, the psychosis is just something that I live with, but some of that paranoia still lingers. Obviously, I was extremely paranoid before this too, but after the events of the past year, I don't think I'll ever be the same. So I had no options left, and my other family members straight up wouldn't let me stay with them. I tried to explain the situation to all of them, but none of them had a grasp on mental illness and essentially told me to just get over it or power through it. So now I had to go to a homeless shelter. It wasn't a regular homeless shelter though, it was a homeless shelter slash mentoring program, which basically means that it's a homeless shelter except with responsibilities, and the owner basically chooses your life path for you, with the threat of sending you to a lesser homeless shelter if you didn't follow through with the goals he set up for you. Perfect environment for an abused or kind of mentally ill paranoid dude, right? So this all went about as well for me as you could guess. I was surrounded by other homeless people with no privacy. I was too paranoid to go. Well, she's not 14. I mentioned to someone to learn from my mistakes at any. For those curious, my roommate is sitting there for you. Perfect environment for an abused or kind of mentally ill paranoid dude, right? So this all went about as well for me as you could guess. I was surrounded by other homeless people with no privacy. I was too paranoid to go outside, and I barely had any money, so I couldn't get myself groceries, and I basically began to starve. Most days, all I ate was a granola bar or two, and some days I didn't even eat at all. I stopped showering because the living space was so dirty that I didn't feel clean after showering anymore. I was in an unsafe area. People would pizza bomb the place, and there would be police outside with loaded rifles, and literally everybody would laugh it off while I hid in my room and had a panic attack. One day I got too scared to drink the water because of how dirty the sink was, and I came dangerously close to passing out due to dehydration. I began to lose weight I didn't want to lose due to the lack of food. I was barely sleeping, too. I texted my grandma one day to ask if I could have some food in her house that I knew nobody was eating, and she got mad at me and told me not to blow up her phone asking for help ever again. I essentially rotted in my room there every day, and not a single person cared. This isn't even mentioning the transphobia I experienced at the shelter. Literally everybody there became misgendering me, including my lesbian roommate. Like, dude, you're LGBTQ, you should know better. The owner introduced me to everyone with my dead name behind my back for literally no reason. Like, there wasn't even a legal reason for him to do this. On my last day there, the owner admitted he called me Jack instead of using my pronouns because, quote, it's annoying how often trans people change their pronouns and it's too hard to keep track of. And then he proceeded to mansplain the concept of transphobia to me, and that some people may not agree with your lifestyle, and you just have to let those people misgender you. And I had to agree with him because I didn't want to be the annoying tranny who stands up for his own rights, because that would have pissed him off for sure. So yeah, I think the month that I lived at that homeless shelter was the angriest I'd ever been in my whole life. My family abandoned me, people online were harassing me, there was nobody to save me, the people at this shelter left me to rot, and nobody even cared at all. I couldn't even cry about it because I had zero privacy. I was completely alone and I was seething with rage. I knew I needed to get the hell out of that place before I ended up killing myself, so I contacted Nana. I told her about my situation and she offered to come pick me up. I arranged for her and her husband to come pick me up and house me, and I didn't tell anybody in my family or anybody at the shelter until the day before she was showing up because I knew they would try to keep me at the shelter. Of course, when I told the rest of my family, they were pissed. So my Nana arrived and I got the hell out of there. I began staying at her place, and I quickly realized this was a really bad idea. They had me live in their garage, and the room that they placed me in had no locks and no doors. My Nana and her husband very quickly became abusive. Her husband would yell at me and shove me and tug on my clothes and chase me into my room. I would hide under the bed from him, but he would just keep yelling. He would call me retarded and swear at me and yell. Every time I would go nonverbal, he would start screaming at me, and my Nana would ask me why I wasn't normal, and she would enable him by telling him I was doing it on purpose because I didn't like him, which is rich coming from her, considering she also suffers from autism and BPD and psychosis as well. Like, why are you normal, Karen? You guys have no idea how long I've wanted to make that joke. Her name is actually Karen. Anyways, her husband would threaten to kick me out literally every week. And this is when I started making plans for my current roommate to pick me up because I was in an urgent situation. My Nana wasn't much better than her husband. She would disrespect my boundaries physically and would grab me, and she would allow her husband to yell at me and she would defend him. Every week, when her husband would threaten to kick me out, I would present options of places for me to stay. I told her I could stay at a motel until my roommate came to pick me up, and she would come up with all sorts of bullshit to prevent me from having a safe place to stay. I would give her options, but she would say weird shit like she could take me to Oregon so I could live at her unfinished beach house despite her being unable to drive. She offered to buy a house in my hometown so I could stay there. She told me to just get an apartment by myself. Like, come on. In this economy, with the disabilities that I have, being unemployed, it'd be easier to cure cancer by mixing a shampoo potion together. I told her everything I've said here about the homeless shelter, and that was not an option. I had options on where to stay, but she straight up refused to let me go safely. She forced me to go back to the homeless shelter one day. I didn't have a choice because I had no method of transportation. There weren't any public buses in the area. I was literally in the middle of nowhere, by the way. My options were going back to the shelter or being left to the streets of this nowhere neighborhood and either starving to death or getting killed by coyotes. I got so desperate I texted my mom and my grandma for help. And my grandma told me that it was my fault for being kicked out again and yada yada, and to call the owner of the shelter so I could go back. My mom told me to go back to the shelter too. I told them both why that wasn't an option and that I needed somewhere to stay where I had a basic level of assistance because on my own I would literally starve to death. And my mom told me it would be fine and that her and my grandma would help me get groceries and get to my appointments. Where was that kind of help I needed a few months ago? Why are you all of a sudden willing to help me? Well, I didn't have a choice, so I called the owner of the shelter and asked if I could get back in. Sorry, Squirt. The thing is, my Nana and her husband threatened to kick me out so often that I made plans for my roommate to come pick me up on November 4th. Due to this information, the owner rejected me and told me I couldn't go back to the shelter. Well, I couldn't stay at my Nana's house for obvious reasons, so I had to go back to my parents' house. I'm not even kidding. I stayed there for a little less than a week until my roommate was able to drive from Missouri to Washington to pick me up. For those curious, my roommate is CindyBear03, another animation memer furry previous Sans fangirl. What are the chances? As of writing this, we've been living together for almost 2 months. We've known each other through the internet since we were kids, and we used to watch each other's videos on a regular basis. So it is incredibly surreal knowing that we ended up living together, but like good surreal. I honestly don't know what I would have done without her. I know for sure I would have been homeless on the streets. It's hard to express how grateful I am to have this opportunity and to have a friend like this in general because I've never experienced this kind of love and care and compassion until now. But I am incredibly grateful to have a chance at life, and it's all because of Cindy. Everyone in her life was telling her not to come get me, but she went out of her way to save me regardless. We had a nice road trip. We were in the car for about 2 days. We snuggled up under some blankets and watched YouTube videos, ate snacks, listened to music, talked about things, and took naps on each other. We were homeless for a few days, but her friend provided us a place to sleep until we could move into our apartment. And now we're here. We have our own place, and we're happy. Not once in my entire life did I ever think I would have a future like this. Like, up until now, I had never been in a safe environment, so I had no concept of that ever becoming a reality. I fantasized about a future like this since I was very little, and now I'm here. I'm still mentally ill, I'm still struggling, I'm still healing from my past, but I'm happy and I'm safe, and I have a chance at life. I've never had that before, and I never could have done that without Cindy. She saved my life.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
Holy shit, I did not need to ramble that much. Well, time to ramble some more. So, I am notoriously known for not being good at interneting, like emotional outbursts, constant venting, oversharing personal information, things like that. The reason I joined the internet in the first place at 11 years old is because I wasn't loved at home and I was being abused at school too. I had a warped view of the internet from me being a child, and I believed that all of my viewers would act as friends. I believed that I could display my emotional issues to the public and be comforted by strangers because my parents would not provide this for me. I began to get popular online at 12, but I received negative attention instead of the comfort and positivity that I wanted, and it broke me. I was trapped between worlds. I couldn't stay on the internet because it was killing me, but I also couldn't leave the internet because my home life was killing me. So I chose escapism, despite how much it was hurting me. During the times when I would have my internet forcefully taken away, my psychotic symptoms would get worse. So even if I ever chose to leave the internet, it would significantly decrease my quality of life. I would have public outbursts here because the internet was my life and I didn't have anybody IRL to confide in. And even when I did, they would talk about me on the internet or watch videos about me. My own parents did this, which is hilarious. Like, I'm pretty sure they watch birdie rants together on their TV. This is like cartoon villainy. And even when issues were kept private between friends, well, all of my friends were online friends. And they were only friends with me because I'm infamous here, and they wanted a piece of it. So they would leak screenshots of my personal issues and call it drama, and I would get harassed for it. This is still continuing to this day with my ex-friends because they get gratification and support for hurting me and spreading lies. But again, I will get into this later. The internet raised me. My parents were completely absent, and whenever they were there, they showed me anger and they disliked me for who I was. But I'm not with them anymore. I'm safe and I'm happy. I've made significant progress in getting better too. Before I moved to Missouri, I had been going to therapy for almost a year, and I was working with my psychiatrist to treat my mental illness. I have a support system that I know I can trust and rely on, even though I'm basically starting from square one. With being in a safe environment for the first time, I've been getting better. Even years before this, I've made active efforts to better myself as a person and keep an open mind and learn from my mistakes at any chance I get. I can confidently say that I have improved significantly. I've had plenty of time to grow, reflect, heal, and change as a person. And I'm really excited for you all to meet the new me. I'm ready for you all to enjoy my art, and I hope that the harassment surrounding me that has been normalized will finally stop. Let's normalize having fun on the
And so more fun, I feel like
What is this? Who is this? Oh, wait. I know who this is.
A few months ago, I released a documentary on Chris Tyson, whose dark past was dug up due to their previous association with Shaddai Prajan, aka Shadman. Something I purposely didn't dive deep into was some of the other online creators who have associated with Shadman. Though, with a few recent updates of the story, I think it's time to delve deeper into some of these cases. But first, some context regarding Shad's past is needed. Born in Switzerland, Shaddai was always passionate about art, but wanted to go to college in order to study game design. He squandered his only chance at this due to his raunchy, inappropriate artwork, which he posts to his now defunct website, shadbase.com. The issue wasn't just that he drew animated porn, but the fact that the girls looked underage. Shad would circumvent the obvious criticism by stating, all characters drawn by Shadman are 18 or older, even if specified otherwise. His college found out and removed him due to his art being highly illegal. And that's not just me saying that. Shad himself worded it like that.
We found some stuff on your website, which is highly illegal, and we cannot allow you back on the campus. Oh no, because you're a menace to society.
You said that exactly. You're a menace to society.
They made me sign a thing accepting
That you're a menace. You're sorry to admit you're that.
You are officially a menace
Yeah,
to
you are.
society.
Legally, you're a menace.
Now, Shad and his Gooner fans have always tried downplaying the severity of his art, trying to make it seem like he's an outcast due to his edgelord nature. In reality, it's because he's a socially inept weirdo who likes to draw lolicon. He's not a menace for drawing edgy porn. He's a menace for drawing animated CP. Though many of the online creators he met through Newgrounds usually just put it off as risque art, even when there was a rumor that he drew porn of his own mother. This worked for so many years because Shad always portrayed himself as this badass guy, depicting himself as a fascist skeleton. This was set up as another defense against criticism, having Shadman be a separate character from his actual self. If you called him out for drawing lolicon, his fans would just say, oh, it's just a character, he's not actually that edgy in real life. If you want to learn more about Shadman, I recommend watching Turkey Tom's old coverage, or this more recent video made by Note Armstrong. I'll link to both the description below as always. During the mid 2010s, YouTube would enter what some have called the edgy era. This saw the rise of commentary and risque skit videos that pushed major boundaries online. This was the perfect time and place for Shad to garner an online career. Even after many smaller controversies, like when he drew Ed Gold being molested by the Grim Reaper, we'd see Shad collab with many different creators in the old Newgrounds community, like Oni and G and Second Pebbles. In fact, a lot of what we know about Shad comes from its appearance on their podcast, Sleepycast. Though what forever tarnished his reputation was the Keemstar's daughter controversy in late 2016. Shad had drawn sexual depictions of Keem's 8-year-old daughter, and later did the same to Daphne Keene and LT Corbus, both being 12 years old. By this point, most ceased associations of Shad, though others like Chris Tyson would still consume his content, and even buy a Shad-based poster for their bedroom. Once the Chris Tyson controversy occurred last summer, many other creators were questioned about their associations with Shad. If you engaged with Shad after the Keemstar's daughter controversy, you were to be questioned. Hope and Steve would make a Twitter thread listing all these examples, and I'll link that down below too. People like Sky Williams, Sir Halo, Chris Raygun, Jessica Negri, and Too Mad. Too Mad's soul is stuck inside Overwatch 2, jerking it to Shadman art. It basically became the Epstein list of the commentary community, though the real question is if any of these people knew about Shad drawing porn of real children. It's suspected some did, as they were well acquainted with the commentary community at the time. and would have known about Colossal is crazy confronting Shad about it. Colossal later wrote, almost every active commentator, drama viewer, and creator back in 2016 and 2017 followed him. Some of those even endorsed him. Some even actively supported him. Keem and I were the only ones within that time frame that called him out at any point. What I want to do here is assess some of the more notable people involved in this drama, and see what their level of support was. Did they ignorantly follow and support Shad without knowing he drew animated CP, or did they know about that and didn't care, due to either hating Keemstar or secretly enjoying Lolicon? YouTuber and Twitter reply guy Ricky Burwick would engage with Shad on a multitude of occasions. Though I'm not able to access these anymore, Spondyle and others in the commentary community grew suspicious of him, especially after he released a half-assed response. Everyone was a fucking fan of Shadface from 2016 to 2019. You aren't exposing me. I deleted my interactions/replies because I have no longer been a fan for years, for obvious reasons. Now honestly, this isn't a terrible comeback, but many still wanted answers. Namely, if he knew about Shad's obsession of real underage girls. This leads us to Liam Donovan, formerly known as Larix, who asked Ricky about this himself. Were you aware of Shadman drawing Keemstar's daughter and continued to support him after, as well as Shadman drawing the child from the Logan movie? Plus, these are interactions of you wanting to buy art from Shad in 2020. Would appreciate an explanation. Ricky replied, Keemstar and everyone else knew what interacted with him and everyone else on Twitter with video replies. This implied that Ricky knew of Shad's controversies involving Keem's daughter, making it out like he was given the green light to interact with him. Many question the validity of this, as it doesn't seem like something Keemstar would be okay with. But at the end of the day, I personally don't think Ricky was an actual fan or supporter of Shad. I think he was just trying to farm easy engagements with a controversial online figure. It's something he's always done. You know, when he's not shoving stuff up his asshole or crawling around the kitchen floor in a diaper.
What are you doing? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Ricky later clarified what he meant in his last response, saying that he did talk to Keem. I reached out privately to Keem first before I said anything else. I get where Keem and a ton of you are coming from, and I apologize for ever interacting with Shad. I see this type of shit on the rise lately with certain influencers, and I hate it. I will continue to call out this shit anytime I see it. So that was that. Ricky was just engagement baiting. He wasn't gooning it to Shad-based art. In fact, I don't think this guy can physically masturbate with his fucked up little fingers. Last month, when I announced this video, I did not expect to be dedicating an entire segment to Anissa Jolha and her husband, iDubbbz. The EHD/IA Plus content will never end. We're gonna drive Child Logic over the edge, send him to an insane asylum. iDubbbz tried taking a shot at Ethan Klein over a recently discovered 15-year-old Reddit account called Pedo Troll, which, as the name implies, was a troll account meant to trick unsuspecting people. People were quick to point out the hypocrisy of iDubbbz calling out other people's edgy jokes, especially after the long, drawn-out apology tour in 2023. This led to the discovery of Ian's connection to Shadman, who would draw art based on multiple Content Cup episodes. One depicts a caricature of Rice Gump, and the other shows Tana Mojo drawn as a lolicon. iDubbbz would actually retweet Shadman in September 2016, a drawing of then U.S. presidential candidate Hillary Clinton depicted as a lolly. He did so, as the drawing contained references to the then new Leafy Content Cup. It seems like iDubbbz is a Shad-based supporter at the time, as someone also noticed him liking another inappropriate art piece. Ian's fans clearly knew about Shad's degeneracy, as Reddit posts about these drawings show them being weirded out by this. While researching this, I found a year-old Reddit post from Reasonator, which showed two screenshots from iDubbbz videos where Shad-based art is used. One is a piece shown in the first ever Creator Clash announcement video, where Ian talks about his canceled fight of Rice Gump.
I'm trying to tell him all the upside. I'm like, dude, you can sell merch. You can turn me into the alien from Family Guy, getting knocked out on the front of a t-shirt. You can sell that and make a lot of revenue.
In my opinion, I think Ian knows about the Shadman art, as Shadman tagged iDubbbz when he posted it back in October 2017, during the original beef with Bryce. Shad was also still engaging with Ian on Twitter, requesting him to post pictures of his asshole. I guess Shad really likes cuckold porn. More strange is Ian inserting Shadman art into a gaming channel video back in 2018.
I don't know if that's physically possible, like if your fingers would ever adjust to like doing that. It's a thought.
That's very clearly Shad art. The dude has an incredibly recognizable style. Ian's wife has also mentioned him a few times on Twitter. Like back in 2018 when she said, "I'm getting my hair done, scrolling through Twitter, and then boom, there it is. Shadman art of Thanos pulling anal beads out of his ass. The hairdresser lady left, and I don't think she's coming back. Hairdresser lady, if you ever see this, I am so, so sorry." Now that tweet by itself is not suspicious. She probably just saw his art randomly on her feed. But then, there's this tweet from 2020. "Shadman, your art came to life. How'd you do that?" These tweets have since been deleted. So I'm sure you've at least heard of Carlos' recent document on Paracynical, going over the extensive allegations of him inappropriately messaging minors. Some claim that Pyro was having relations with these minors, and others allege he sent furry fetish porn, because I guess it wasn't bad enough that he goons to furries inflating. Pyro hasn't made a full response to this document yet, so if I want to make a full video on this, it wouldn't be until he does. His strategy seems to be waiting for a smaller YouTuber to fuck up the story, so we can respond to the weakest arguments against him. That's my theory, at least.
I can't just go ahead and respond to it now. I need to now wait for all the YouTubers and everyone to jump in and have their say and say their piece about it, and then I need to respond to it, if I do. So it's just another waiting game, you know? And I got two choices now. I basically put my head under the sand and I stop working, and then my employees suffer because they can't get paid, you know? And I just like sit in my apartment gooning all day, or I just keep working until until it comes to that point. There's really not much else I can do in this situation apart from, just waiting for, every single YouTuber to come out. I mean, I did that with the original video. I remember in the original response video when YouTubers like had their say and stuff, and then I used that in my actual response video as well. So it's just like it's a waiting game for this document to come out, and now it's another waiting game to see for everyone to have their piece to say, basically.
What I haven't seen that many people cover is the section of the document on page 281, discussing his many interactions with Shadman. Obviously, many of these tweets are deleted, but we can still tell what's going on here. One of them shows Shad talking about Team Pyro from Team Fortress 2, and then complimenting Paracynical. Pyro agrees, and then promotes himself. People are surprised that the two of them know each other. Pyro seemingly also engaged with another Shadman post in 2017, under a different username, with someone on his subreddits reposting this, begging Shad to draw porn of Pyro. He would also interact with Shad in 2018, with supporters being well aware that Shad draws Lolicon. Obviously, not all of Pyro's fans were supportive of this, with some calling him out. As far as we know, Pyro was following Shad up until early 2019, and obviously, just following this guy isn't bad by itself. What is strange is engaging with a guy that very publicly draws CP. Also, there's this photo floating around where Pyro met up with Shadman, though this is most likely a cosplayer of Shad and not the real guy. Pyrocynical's friend, Dolan Dark, would also engage with Shad, with many joking about Shadman drawing Pyro trap porn. And apparently, Pyro referenced this in a video, though I wasn't able to figure out which one. If you're able to find it, link it in the comments below and I'll pin it. Dolan Dark did end up responding. Basically saying he simply replied to some meme tweets and does not support the guy. It's not the greatest response. I mean, he is downplaying it a little bit, but Pyro hasn't, and most likely will never fully respond to any of this. Elvis the Alien situation is a much different story, as he flat out promoted Shadman's depraved content, and also gave out one of the dumbest apology videos I've seen in a while. Elvis would constantly reply to him around
Creating Pinkie Pie Talpa. Do it before going to bed every night. Ignore warnings about doing exactly that because it can take ideas from your dreams. 60 hours in, I've started hearing and seeing her. Her face is deformed as fuck and frightening.
I'm convinced this. I'm convinced this whole doc is an evolved version of the Sashley drama.
That's the right.
When I see idiots with center party hair behind me excited, I don't think I can win in time period.
Holy fucking shit, shut up. No.
Bada bing, bada boom.
There was no point in any.
Finished the Hasbro type video. I remember that when I finished the Hasbro type video. I remember that I made it to yeah, let's do that now. I actually remember enjoying most of the shorts. You know, it's been a few months since I watched any of them. Right? So, you know, if you hear you get mad or yell or anything like that, you remember when we were all at school? We were all all the problems like I have with the short aren't of the short itself, so like the short's fine. It's just like this world doesn't make any sense. At this point, he just is over, it's done it. Yeah. Like this human. Clearly, there's like no law enforcement. There's no police. Maybe there's. I forgot. I don't remember seeing any police or law enforcement or anything like that. What's stopping people from just stealing? I'll lose this out the way now because I don't want anyone confused. I know everyone in this situation. Don't need to summarize it so we're not here all day. Has been on health the rate, limits, the rapist. And it was a joke. That's a lie. I'm not a rapist. They're just a pedophile. It was also a joke, a lie. I'm not a pedophile. They do the same things they do. Now the situation is close to me, so I want to take it as serious as possible. No jokes. So if I come there and question, if I do not respect the person, do I still respect their pronoun? That's a question. A question only my unfunny homosexual audience can answer. Now let's get into it. Because you're probably here wondering, oh, y'all collab so many times, yo. You guys are best friends. Who are you? You backstabbing? It. Well, it all starts on a platform that is only good for ruining your mood. Twitter. So this guy named Nickel Purcell on Twitter. They block me because they're giant, gaping, wet fat. Because they're scared of me. Because they're scared. A lot of these guys on Philippines, they're all scared of me. Because I'm black. Because my skin is dark. They don't like that. That's why they don't like that. So what they'll do is they'll go to limits on Blue Sky, screenshot any post they have, post it on Twitter and maul over. I think that's very lame and gay. So I'll make a post on them. Abuse of fire, rape children, fat adults.
You might be thinking that's a pretty crazy to say. None of these people already don't like me. Okay, I'm not. There's no point in me holding back. And then because I have a life, I just move on, go on my day. The next day, the dawn of the next day. How's my phone? The Willis is a writer room all these terms. So I posted this post that has been deleted. Thank you. Asking for an explanation. How the channel sends me a doc, and I open it. I read through the doc, and I'm thinking to myself, yeah, this doesn't look too good.
Dude, guys, I just remembered something. Dude, this is crazy, but
Lewis, could you fucking explain yourself here? And let's go way back. Let's go way back. Back to February. At least my Hasbro stuff. That was the start of my first interaction with them. I don't know if y'all remember, but I had a whole tangent section. The start of my first interaction with them. I don't know if y'all remember, but I had a whole tangent section in my Hasbro Stuff Fan Hate Me video where I looked up what's the hate with limits. And at the time, the only thing that came up was the fact that they had a popular video in Hasbro Hotel, and they got their thumbnail signed by voice actor. By the way, I don't like losing. Anyone who got upset over this should be killed. Especially if you laugh at the fact that Brandon Rogers, they did this exact same thing fucking John Court died. So I was like, oh shit, Lewis is just chill like that. We good. We chill for you. Oh, didn't look at you at all. So let's fast forward to the side script. I'm looking more to
anyways, um dude, I was like looking through like YouTube comments about this like Vocaloid song that the West like bombed and had gotten rid of and like bullied someone off into making like some uh um so they were like, no, this person who made this song is literally a pedophile lolicon. And I was like, no, they aren't. The Western media literally just like went crazy, even though none of it, they all just took it the wrong way. Let me tell you this. Zako means stupid or like idiot from what I remember. Let me look it up. Okay. Small fish or small fry, also meaning dummy or weak, loser. So so I was like, okay. And some people in the comments were clarifying, yo, no, this isn't a pedophile song. It was like this character making fun of like a small fry loser. That was the whole thing. Zako. They're just saying small fry or small fish. And the song was about fish, so small fish. And people took it as, you're being a pedophile, that character's a minor, and you're weird. Are we kidding? And I'm looking at the comments, and I see this one person comment, something like, dude, they took it so wrong, or something like that. I'm sorry, but I genuinely love this song. It's fire. Like, I like this person is right. They were just an innocent person. And I was like, yeah. And, like, this person, I'm like, I love Yuki singing in the song. It's cute, and it's way better the Naru's version. But Naru's singing is also good. It felt off though. Yuki did it better. I was like, okay, this is a normal person, so I go on their thing because they got Yuki on it. Immediately, lolly, or like lolly-ish type of bullshit over here. Cunny. Oh my fucking god. Cute and funny. Cunny. Cunny. Those are both lolly terms. This is the cunny, thing. This means cunny, and, like, people use it as cunny symbolism to, like, hide it. And, dude, I don't want to show most of this. This is so gross. Let me put, like, a little thing over the screen. This is perfect. This is perfect. This is what I was looking for. Okay, I'll put that over. Image. Blah 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 blah. Hub, blah, 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 blah. Anyways. Okay, here's the image. Okay, I'm just gonna... Okay. I'm just gonna hide it right here. I gotta go on the page again. Okay. I'm just gonna hide that specifically, because holy fucking shit. I'm just gonna put it here. Oh my god. But I will explain the visuals, because holy shit. This is insane. Okay, there we go. It's hidden. Okay, so this one says, Segs with cute, sexy wifey, and it shows an image of a child character. Her name is Yuki, and she's a child. Oh my god, this is even worse. Oh my fucking god. Oh, by the way, her underwear is showing, and it's like, it doesn't look like it's supposed to be sexual, but it is definitely sexual. And then this next post says, top 3 waifus, I want a cream pie. Ooh. And it has the little girl, another little girl, and Madoka, a little girl, another little girl, this time shaking her ass, a cute little plushie of the little girl with a little spinny hat and lollipop, a little girl pulling her skirt up and showing her underwear. Yuki Pantsu is so hot, but Yuki is hotter. That's disgusting. Cute, 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 cute. Kayuki wife so bratty and sexy. And it's got a bunch of cunny, like, pictures. Or cunny emojis. She's so perfect and cute. I love her so much. The minor character in a bunny costume. We are so over. More... This one's even worse. It's her with, like, short-ass shorts and, like, a fish. And her ass is like showing. This is literally this is literally lolly. Oh my god. Lolly term. Oh, and I saw this like 2 months ago, and I was like, okay, I need to talk about this because this is disgusting, and I'm actually so weirded out by this. Oh, by the way, they follow a bunch of other lolicons. Oh, by the way, oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, wait, I'm gonna try to see, like, if they're following any other lolicons, because this is so weird. I'm gonna look at the ones with less subscribers. Okay, there's this one. Hime Kowo. Their bio is problematic. What the fuck? Problematic. Are you kidding me, bro? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna like look up a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. Oh my god. What the fuck? Okay, first of all, I went to their post and immediately their little banner is really adorable. I was like, "Oh, this is so cute. This is adorable." I was like, "This little drawing's so cute." When I looked at the thing, I'm gonna actually show what I'm talking about, cause what the fuck? Okay, it should be showing on screen now. Okay, so that was the little picture, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's so adorable." It doesn't look like anything bad. And I go to their post, and they're like, "New banner," and it's the banner, and that's a child. It's a child. I'm just gonna take off the image for a moment. Feast your eyes on this beauty. Oh my god. Oh my god. I need to go to school in 7 hours, by the way, but I'll get it finished. But oh my god, do you see this? That's disgusting. Anyways, we're hiding it with disgusted Homelander again. No, bro, Chacho. So apparently this is also like a weirdo. By the way, it says they said yaoi should be considered a problematic term again. Let's see what they're posting. Oh my fucking god. Okay. Triple Baka with Shota Gang. Yaoi sex shit post. Looking for a boyfriend meme. Shota X Oni. In defense of Ju Jaekyung, a rapist character. I'm pretty sure. Did Ju what's his fucking name? Ju Jaekyung. That's a fucking weird ass name, but I'm not. Okay, what did he do? Because I remember, like, someone saying something about how a character raped another character in, like, a BL manhwa, which is really weird. I need to look. Okay, so another weirdo, Shotokan. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, Shotokan. Gotcha Life Heat. Watch at your own risk. What do you have gotcha? Okay, it's not even gotcha heat, bro. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, great. It's a, no, ew. I'm in a hentai. That's awesome, dude. That is great. I'm so lucky. I'm so glad you are. I'm so glad. Let's see what else they've drawn. Okay, they're a lottie copy. They're basically just like a copy of like any weirdo on the internet. What's new, boyos? What's new? Okay, we're back with the Kayuki weirdo. Let's see all of his waifu Wednesdays. Gross. Gross. Okay. Okay, let's look for, okay, Hiyori-sama. Let's see if this is also a lolicon. Okay, 9/11 never forget. It's Cerno Day! Yes, it is. Happy birthday, Miku. If you share this post, okay, blah blah blah. What haven't you taken this month? Blah 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 blah. Holy, I forgot that today was the day YouTube dies. Okay, this is normal. This is normal, right? You have too many subscriptions compared to your number of subscribers, okay? An earthquake hit Russia and stuff. Safe, safe, y'all. This seems like a normal person. This seems like a really awesome, normal person. It really sucks that a lolicons subscribe to them. I'm actually gonna... Are they a lolicon? Because I need to make sure they're not. Because they seem like a normal human being. Let me check their user because I do want to tell this person, like, who's saying this stuff. Okay, I told this person, I just told this person because I'm a good person. It's genuinely gross that, like, someone's following this random kid. Because they're obviously a child. And it's really weird that, like, a lolicon subscribed to them. Oh great, they're subscribed to another, child. This is another child. I'm just like, I'm such a good person, guys. Alrighty, I'm doing God's work.
hate it when people talk about how. I hate it when guys talk about like, oh, I'm such a gooner. Oh, I jerk off all the time. My culture is not you fucking off. First of all, you don't do it like I do it. You know, with pregnancy. You don't do it like I fucking do it, and it pisses me off. Like, no, you don't jerk off 3 times a day. I do that. Okay, they're not even ethical gooners. They goon to AI. I do it with my fucking head. I can stare at a wall and jerk off. I jerked off in fucking history class before. I jerked off in a public jacuzzi at a resort fucking camp. Okay? Okay? Do we have that clear? Thank you. Hey kiddos, so I'm here to address some parts about the recent Google Doc coverage about me. Let's start off with saying, yes, I did date a 13-year-old middle schooler while I could have been a junior in high school. And let's just say that I do not care, and that was in the past. You are so mature for your age. I love it when they're 13. Yes, I do have a history of befriending minors. You guys are absolutely insane for not letting me do that. I'm a full-grown adult. You guys sound exactly like my parents whenever they told me to take a shower because I haven't bathed in over 2 weeks. So, anyways, recently this month I acknowledged a 15-year-old NSFW art of their OC with me. I thought that shit was hot as fuck and even more since the kid had a binder. I'm sorry that triggered my pedophilia demon inside of me. Okay, so I don't know why everyone is so mad at me for self-diagnosing myself with everything. Like, okay, yes, I have autism, ADHD, borderline personality disorder, schizophrenia, pedophilia, depression, and I'm gay and trans. And can everyone leave me alone about my ferret? Yes, I did try to do inappropriate things with it, but I was only 12. So, as you can see here, I'm still living with Sydney. Now I know what you're thinking. Birdie, didn't you expose Sydney and moved out? Yes, but I'm finally coming clean about this. My whole exposing video was a trap for my younger audience that were fools enough to help me reach $11,000. Now, you may ask why I did this. Well, that's easy. I already knew Sydney was a pedophile throughout our whole friendship. Why do you think we both moved in together? And, well, since Sydney got exposed, I came up with the idea of exposing her even more and to use the GoFundMe money. For both of our needs. So she faked pride in my video and everything, blah, 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 and we're currently using the money to be sugar daddies for kids on Discord. So I will say, I scammed y'all, and I honestly don't give a fuck on what you got to say. Me and my girlfriend Cindy are happily spending the GoFundMe money for ourselves. And let me just ask you guys this. Didn't you guys get the hint when me and Cindy shared the same birthdays? It's like God put us together. And we were meant to be together.
Anyways, this person's funny as hell. I like how all of, like, never mind, I don't care anymore, bro. Oh, by the way, wait, where is it? Hey, sunshine. Want a scissor? What the fuck is this shit? Why did he put his dead name right here? That's so weird. This is also really rude. What the fuck? Keep in mind, Seth is just a version of Pessy, person, Jack Soda, that they self-insert, which is creepy. How they make themselves to be a big, busty, grown woman. Oh, by the way, Seth is actually a dude. But anyways. Haha, guys, cutting fetish. This is so odd. This is so odd, bro. This is so odd. Okay. Oh shit, it's still on the screen. Well, I'm gonna cut that off because, like, most of this is just censored porn and it's really funny because, like, what the fuck? What are you doing with your life? What? Guys, we're watching. What the fuck? Aren't they siblings? Like, canonic siblings, bro? Canonically siblings. Oh my god. Oh my god. What's this? This shit got corny real fast.
YouTuber, YouTuber that act like little kids. We talk about that for a hot minute. And just today I came across this shit, this whole stigma headed human. But I remember I had to stick to it for this year. And for like a year straight, I have been ironically liking everyone. I've been like, it was like a cave that most people do whatever. It's all whatever. I don't really care that much. But this part of the animation, oh god, it's so good. I genuinely no idea whether this is ironic. It could be some supposed humor irony or something. It could be something literally please somewhere. And I'm just all over this crap. But if they're not, this is horrible. Click on any one of these. It's guaranteed to make you laugh. Guaranteed hilarious. When your crypto bag. Oh my god! Alright. I would just think once you lose like 6,000 dollars, you stop. But like gambling. You can't give up no matter what. Do you think the person who makes the videos actually look like this? Do you think they actually live this life? If they did, you know, almost they have time to make these videos. And then you notice that most of these videos, they'll be like some content, but the rest is started completely with this shit. Alright, what's this? What's about the news? It's just something about the animation. It's something about it. Rotoscope is drawn over a seed with the fucking head. The actual animation of the head is so off that isn't rotoscope. But the rest of the animation is shit. Oh my god, what is it? I don't think I remember seeing this one. I don't think that there is that propaganda. I don't think that's like or I think it's so I'm not looking at any freaking comments. I'm not looking at this is so cool that like maybe once or twice they made a good amount of money. Now they're thinking I think that's they got lucky. Maybe once, twice, maybe thrice. I think they're and they want to get everyone else. Like how Elon Musk doesn't realize that no one likes it. Yeah, that's true. Yes, this guy I love about what did I see that started it was shit I can't find it because they all look the same probably. Yeah, it was this one. Oh my god. Oh shit, this is awful. Oh listen, there's no things in this and not shit about politics. Especially when it comes to that out of the country shit. I don't know what the fuck is going on over there. I got this. Yeah, I'm not paying attention. I'm not gonna lie to you. But like, it's just like, who thinks of this? This is just the same as the other one, isn't it? This is the same as the other one, but with different colors. Who thinks of this? It's like, yeah, it is. That's so common. I don't know what I'm saying. This thing has. This thing has. Really that. Yeah, one of those. Oh my god. Funk is the worst thing to happen to homosexual males ever. It's the worst thing to happen. If this shit funk is hitting the positive gay men like crackhead niggas in the 80s. Niggas having a conversation with so maybe this would be fire if I like knew anything about countries and histories and shit. But I all I know is Japan was like horrible. Oh, that's my train of thought. Let's watch the article. It's the same thing every time. Literally the same thing every time. It's like it shows like Japan and like Russia, so but then it's all Japan and Russia to pockets. It's the same. It's the same Palestine. It's like Israel Palestine. What if they both kiss? Is that bad to say? I don't know anything about it. What if they both just like stop and kiss each other? And it was like animated by the bad boy, the typical guy. And it was like kissing and making out. Oh my god, this is just the worst shit I've ever seen in my entire life. So corny. It's just so corny. Oh. This is fire. I love this. This is fire. What am I at? Let's talk about YouTube. You three for one special. Say bye to this account. Or they got more motion than I hate. I think I'm actually gonna make a video, I'm actually gonna make like a main channel. I'm gonna make like a non-member video, the VTuber shit, because I think this is the worst thing ever. I'm telling you, all the VTuber community is just baiting gooners.
like in specific genres. Like this one is baiting femboy hooters.
They don't joke. Like, kind of cute. If your friends see this,
Like what the fuck? And the crazy part about all of this is that it works so good because hardcore gooners they don't have any standards. They just goon. They don't care that they don't care that this literally just cares. But the person behind this doesn't look like this at all. I think there's more of a chance that the person behind this looks like Christian is they look like anything like this at all. So this is just one, right? This is just one. This is just the femboy dater. This is femboy dater compared to the other shit I've seen. This is that's tame. I should have set up my should have set up my camera. This shit is horrible, man. This that Jesus Japanese like guys that don't believe her. Shit, she's a fed. She's not even a fed. She's just
Jesus, Japanese. Dude, I remember that shit. Elite wall reference. Dude.
Originality, I got a shit on set because I've been drowning in the melodies of Japanese and rap. Jesus, Japanese. It's Safari 5 to my. Got MCs, but not real.
I still can't believe. Dude. Okay. Geometry Dash Obby. Kendrick could never come up with such a banger. And that's been good. Dude. I remember, like, seeing this and, like, being like, no, it's really good. This is good. I can't believe I was like, you know what, this is peak. Jesus, Japanese. Anyways.
I'm just gonna say it. Drake won, and I hate Kendrick Lamar. I'm just gonna say it. Drake won, and I hate Kendrick Lamar.
Man, fuck you, you pedophile.
Your music's trash.
Bitch, I'm K-Dot. Meanwhile, emo girl, you got 3 dots. Yeah, you're ready. You probably have your status ass stop disturbing me. You some girl that cuts her wrist. You really need that therapy.
That's crazy. Being a system is so stupid. Jesus fucking Christ, bro.
Let's get it over. And Emily?
Anyways. We're all getting guys. We're all getting.
Yeah, I was with her yesterday. I don't think I'm hang out with her anymore though. She was with her shitty friend.
Shitty?
No, shitty friend.
Oh, I thought you said shitty.
Why would I even say that?
I don't know. She said shitty.
Are you even listening, or you just can't hear?
I wonder what it means like if people actually had titties for hands.
Yeah, he was standing bad close, yo. I was like, stop breathing on my titties. He was like, get your titties on my face. He blew on me. That's why I'm right the bus on, man. Niggas play way too much.
Dang, you must be real hungry.
Mm-hmm.
You got barbecue sauce on your titty.
Oh, my titty. Oh my God, Iggy. Look at her titties. I can't believe they're so big. They're just like so round.
Excuse me, are y'all talking shit about my titty?
Oh, no, of course not. I wish my titties looked like yours.
Girl, you can have them. My titties feel like bowling balls. I'm tired of being called a big titty buff bitch.
At least your titties don't look like a chocolate chip on a hot dog.
Why is Tyler here, bro?
Come on now. Why would I say titty hand? Before we start off this video,
God, that old PNG tuber was so fucking ugly. I'm sorry.
I'm a brony, my friends are bronies, and I actually make animations and art for the brony community.
And that's why you always underscore your fucking computer whenever I walk in. That's why you always turned off your monitor.
That's another thing. I kind of watch porn relating to ponies.
What? What?
It's called clopping.
What? What are you? What? Are you fucking with me?
No, it's called clopping, Dad.
Shut the fuck up.
It's called clopping, okay? It's a natural thing.
I know it.
No, I'm not.
What?
in the walls west side of it. The 2000s.
Daedalus and
Seems interesting.
Daedalus and Icarus is a classic Greek tragedy. It's a story of pride and grief. The story goes as follows. Daedalus and his son Icarus were imprisoned by the king. Right